Some jobs don't involve any risk and yet are an exploit in themselves. In the Bahamas, Jeremy Petty does this every day by cleaning the windows of an aquarium full of sharks. This is the wonderful world of Atlantis, a real sea city with a unique aquarium. Atlantis is situated on Paradise Island and is an exact replica of what can be found on a coral reef. Nothing is left to chance here. The water is controlled, analyzed, and recycled 24 hours a day. And better still, a maintenance team, especially trained at Atlantis, spends more than 2 hours a day cleaning, rubbing, vacuuming, and polishing this enormous aquarium. Fitted out with their underwater equipment, the coral gardeners and window cleaners carry out their curious jobs in an environment that looks as peaceful as anywhere could possibly be.
Guests are real nice and real fine. They want me to do a lot of strange things also, but you know, I try to keep to my window cleaning.
The underwater universe is magical. The effect is impressive, for with neither mask nor bottle, you can feel the same emotions as if you were deep-sea diving. In this aquatic space, 100 or so different species of tropical fish swim about in perfect harmony. Barracudas and giant stingrays live together with several kinds of shark, including 3 tiger sharks, which are extremely rare in captivity. Optimum living conditions have even enabled some to reproduce.
The sharks look at us more or less as we're not natural. You know, we don't belong in the sea. It's normal for them to see fish, but seeing human beings dressed down in tanks and, you know, weights and, you know, it's very scary to them, so they freak.
Atlanta's main attraction is its Predator Lagoon. Thrills are guaranteed for the visitors as they come in close contact with the most dangerous kinds of sharks. As for Jeremy Petty, who is well past his first experience, he's almost fearless. Working with the sharks every day over the last few years, he's learned to master his fear. It's true that at first he was worried and even frightened, but with time, they got used to each other's presence. Nevertheless, working among a dozen or so sharks requires a lot of caution. Movements and gestures have to be slow and progressive. Under no circumstances must the sharks feel threatened, especially females accompanied by their young. But even more essential is to avoid hurting oneself at all costs. The sight of blood could sharpen a few appetites.
Well, a person's always going to know, are the sharks dangerous? Are the sharks going to bite? You know, they tend to wonder if, you know, what is actually that I'm actually doing, you know, cleaning windows or whatever I'm doing when I'm in the tank, you know. They're always inquiring what's going on.
But is this actual shark tank built on the actual site of the actual lost city of Atlantis? Or is that actually more wild and weird hogwash?